Okay, good evening, everybody. Yeah, I'm about to explain the strategy I talked about. It's just a simple strategy. The moving average 60, period 60, shift zeros, method, simple, apply to close, style. You can choose any pixels of your choice and color of your choice. I clicked here. See here? Then you find here, you see the moving average. Okay, so how does this strategy work? This is a simple scalping strategy. Okay, let's check. Let me check again. Crash 1000 charts. Okay. Okay, look at how the strategy works. Look at how it works. You can either trade for spike or against spike, but I advise, as you are learning the strategy, you don't trade for spike. So you just do your normal trading. For example, this is the 60 moving average. What does this 60 moving average represent? The 60 represents 60 seconds, 60 minutes, making up an hour. That is 60 seconds making up a minute. So you see all these candlestick forming represents this moving average. It represents this moving average. Let me rotate my screen. Yeah. Okay, all the candlestick. Okay, now you see it very well. For instance, here you see, whenever this 60 moving average crosses here, crosses it, you see, you take a buy. If you took a buy from here, you see, you'll be in profit. When will you close? You close when the moving average crosses it again. Then you can imagine, since it crossed here, you see it's still spiking down. Then it came to this particular place again, crossed again, you buy. Once it cross over again, you take your profit. If you want to go for spike, you see, spike, 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 spike. Then it crossed here. You see, if you took your buy, it's still going up. Even though it spiked here, you are still in profit because this is where you took your buy. Okay, let's look for another. You see here, it crossed it, it's on top of it. You see, it's still spiking down. Let's look for another example. Okay, look at this example. This moving average crossed it. It started doing what? It started buying up till this extent. It crossed it. It started selling. Let's check another. Okay, let's check. Let's check boom 500. Boom 500. Yeah, you see, this is a current trade now. You see, immediately it crossed here. Do you see the market started spiking? It will continue spiking till this moving average crosses it. It will start moving down. So this is even a signal. You can wait and be observing boom 500. So if it spikes and this moving average crosses the candlestick, you start selling. For instance, you can see here the moving average crossed, it started selling. If it crosses it up again, you take your profit immediately. You can see it here also. See this, if you start counting the pips, it's more than, you see, if you start counting it, like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. If you are using one log size, you see this is $14 already. If you're using one log size, this is $14 already, plus this. So if you're using 0.020, for those having small accounts, proper risk management, you use the lowest log size 0.20. Use the lowest log size 0.20 to trade. Then for those that have up to $100 account, 80, you can either use 0.50. And if you notice, each time this moving average crosses it, even though it spikes, the spike can never touch it. The spike can never touch it. Okay, check here, it crossed, it spiked here, the spike did not touch it. Let's check again. Okay, look at this place. It crossed, spike occurred here, but it did not touch it. Even though any spike is occurring, it will never pass this line. Okay, let's check. I said you can use it some and trade volatility. Okay, let's check 15 minutes. Time frame 15 minutes. Okay, you can see. Okay, look at here. It crossed. You see, this is started buying. Here, the market was ranging. If you look at here, the market was ranging, but later it continued buying. Okay, look at here again. It started selling. There was a breakout here. There's a breakout here. I mean to close or take your profit since the candlestick is above it. That is if you want to use it for volatility. See here again, the candlestick is, you see, the candlestick crossed and the moving average crossed the candlestick. You start buying. You might take your profit here if you don't know how to observe candlestick pattern, that is reversal pattern. You can take your profit here. See, you are seeing profit. So, and if you look at here now, it crossed, it starts selling, it's selling. So you can use this strategy for either boom and crash. You can use this strategy for volatility, but please master the strategy before you use it. Practice it for volatility or other pair. If you want to use it for currency pair, I've not tried it, but it's 100%. When I mean 100% accurate for boom and crash, because I've tested it. So thank you guys. I want to give me your feedback if the strategy is working. Thank you.